Hello, welcome to Poppyfield Card Crafts. It's June here. This video should have been posted this morning, but we woke to very bad weather, snow and winds and such like, and it's played havoc with our internet connection. So I'm hoping that this does manage to upload and I'll post it on my blog. The other thing is everything that I had prepared for the cards have all been put away, so I'm just going to show you a few things. And I'm starting with this month's Papercraft Essentials magazine. It's issue 156. As always, plenty of inspiration for your card makes. There's competitions, free gifts that you can apply for. There's an interview with a lady from Greece, Vicky. She has a blog and her own YouTube channel. That's a very interesting read. So this is Papercraft Essentials issue 156. And the lovely gift in this month is a Scenescape collection. You have this 5x7 embossing folder. It's very detailed. You can do lots of different things with this, create different card designs, and you get quite a lot of stamps, all to do with holidays and getting away from it all. Some lovely words and cute stamps. So I made a few very quick cards using some of the elements on here, and I'll show you those. The first one, I embossed a 5x7 white card base and used the whole of the embossing folder, and when it was embossed I taped a small border on four sides, and then I used fossilized amber distress oxide ink and coloured the whole of the scene with that one colour. I used 3 of the words from the stamp set: Explore, Discover and Adventure. I stamped them, as you can see, on white card base. I used VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and it's a pigment ink, and obviously you can emboss on top of that, which I did, so you have a nice shiny words there, and it's raised as well. I haven't done anything to the inside of the card yet, but that's card number 1. For the second card, I debossed the front of this one. This is embossed. This one was debossed. Again, I used the full size embossing folder, taped a border and used 2 distress oxide inks on here, Worn Lipstick and Vintage Photo. And when I had them coloured, I spritzed them with water to get the oxidization, as you can see, and used some washi tape to add to the bottom. And this has 4 words: believe, hope and dream. Sorry, 3: believe, hope and dream. And I cut too much off, so I had the believe and hope on the bottom, and then I just carried the dream and believe again on the inside. But I will be putting a verse in there as well. That's card 2. And card 3, which is a very small card and took the most colouring. Again, 5x7, but I've used it landscape. And then I cut a smaller piece of white cardstock, and I used only the top portion of the embossing folder. So I embossed that, and then with a selection of Distress Oxide inks. I painted this scene, brought in 2 shades of blue for the sky and the yellow rays and a little bit of pink, and then used a micron pen in black just to highlight certain areas, as you can see on there, and outline the little cottage. I used the bicycle stamp, as you can see. I used the signpost, stamped that using vintage photo again, and then wet my brush and just dragged the colour onto the 2 signposts there. And when that was dry, I used the Discover and Explore to stamp in there. And this is the only card I've completed the inside to. Again, I used the Onyx black ink, and as you can see, I embossed it and it has a nice shine to it. So I stamped off the page with the compass, and then with these words, which this bottom section comes in one big stamp, so you just have to cut that and do your own formation of what you want to say. And I have put on here, hope your retirement is one big adventure. When all that was finished, I used Cosmic Shimmer Seal and Spray, and it's the glitter one. And I painted the whole of the scene with that, and you can't really tell yet, well, you can't really see the sparkle, but I can see a nice sheen on that, and I will be giving it a second coat. When that was dry, I matted it onto a thin black mat, and as you see, adhered it to the card at a jaunty angle, and I decorated the envelope with my Happy Mail stamp, and I used the boots, the soles of the boots, as if I'm going on an adventure or somebody is. So there were the 3 cards. The magazine is available from CraftStash, and there's also a section from CraftStash in there. They do carry a huge stock range of all makes, so it's well worth having a look at their website. And while I was sorting some papers out, I came across these papers, which are from Simply Cards and Papercraft, and I have no idea where the magazine is, and I can't understand that. So when I was looking at the papers, I got quite excited actually, because firstly they are excellent quality, and these papers, which are all A4, are beautiful. We have some toppers there. This is very pretty. I love these 2. I love the colours and how soft the finish is. Really like that. So there's quite a varied selection. Will cater for all tastes, I'm sure. There's some very busy papers, but you know, always give them a try. That's really nice. And I made 2 cards from these papers. I can only show you one because the other card is going as a freebie tomorrow on my blog. Every Wednesday the card that I post is up for grabs. All you need to do is to leave me a comment on that particular post, and the winner is drawn on a Friday night. You have till 6 o'clock Friday night to comment. I use random.org name picker or number picker to choose the winner. It doesn't matter if you've won before or where you live. We ship internationally, and come and visit and see what the card is tomorrow. So I have used part of one of the papers in there. This is an A5 white card base. I re-spritzed now what colour was it? Stormy Sky, I think, Distress ink. Respritzed that and dabbed a paintbrush in it and just did a splatter effect on the base card. And with this section here, I matted that, as you can see, onto a plain thin black mat. This already has the note written on there, and I thought this sentiment was ideal to go under that. And this is from the free gift, and it says, "Not all who wander are lost." And I thought that was rather appropriate to go under the note. And I finished this off using some diamond stickles and just did little splodges and smoothed each one out just to give it a little bit of glitter. I will finish the inside. So that card there is with the free papers, and don't forget we have Papercraft Essentials issue 156 with this great free gift in there and the 3 cards that I've made. But I will be making some other cards and using the folder in different ways as well. So thank you for joining me, spending some time with me, and until the next time, thank you. Bye.